Sure, Tom. What can I do for you? Buddy, how you guys doing? Hi, Rat. Happy Wacky Wednesdays. Hope you're having a good day. I'll be honest, I'm not having a particularly good day, but I'm trying to because a little bit of blue sky has come out. And it's been like rainy and all day. Got a date now. Just one of those days where you're having a bad day and you go, you know what, let's get up, put on all my things, and then go do something. So I think I'm gonna go to this park that I think I've been to, but if I've been to it, it's been like, gosh, 15 years? Drive on the left in America. It's not true. Don't try to mess me up. Hey, NorCal. Take me to Arby's. Nice. Hi, SF. Hi, Karshan. Yes, Tom, you may ask me a question. We're gonna see if I know how to make it to this place. It should be interesting. It shouldn't be that hard because it should be some pretty main roads, and it's out towards where like the brewing school that I went to was. So, yeah. Thank you. I like my tattoos as well. Oh no. So my sun visor no longer stays up. So I have like old mask strings attached to it so that it's not in my way. If I was at the beach during the brawl, would you throw down with goo? I probably would have tried to intervene, but I'm not really a violent person. Oh yeah, I have a car. I don't drive it too much because it's not in like super great shape. I got it for like $1,000. For fuck's sake, you slow ass sons of bitches. Sorry. There's no on the fence. Then yeah, I guess I would have, I probably would have gone in on it. I would fiercely protect people I care about, and whether or not who cares about me, I care about her. I live in a shed and sleep in a chair. Yep, you know all about me. Fuck off, so easy. Yeah. I know you do, Zobeezy. Conversation would have worked. Honestly, no. I was watching it live, and I don't think that it would have worked because, I mean, granted, Sonic is a huge shit talker, and I think that's what exacerbated a lot of the issues. But those girls, like, they would just not stop following them, even when they were like obviously trying to get away. And of course you have JJ, Aldi, and Goo, who are all like asleep in the sand, and they come up and there's these chicks yelling, so of course their first instinct is fight, you know. Oh yeah, you're welcome to ban Zobeezy if you'd like. He's not gonna say anything nice. He's having his time with me right now. Yes, Tom, I said you could ask a question. Probably better to ask the question than to keep saying, can I ask the question? There you go. I drive my car with two hands like an old lady, or like, you know, somebody who's trying to be safe. I do drive like an old lady, that is accurate. Hi, Tom Tremaine. Thank you. And I appreciate it. I love you too. So Beezy would never. Yeah, he sent me like a bunch of rape threats and pictures of slaughtered pigs, and has been harassing me for days. So yeah, so Beezy would. Those JJ drop kicks were nuts, especially the one the girl stepped away from. Dude, that shit was... Okay, as an outsider, that shit was funny. It wouldn't have been funny if you were like there. And yes, yeah, so Beezy has me on his targeted list now, so that's cool. Thanks, Tom. Grunted doing the kiss. That's funny. You don't have to talk to him. It doesn't matter. He'll go back to liking me in like a day, because that's what Beezy does. I'm not going to say what city I'm in. My docs is out there. It's not accurate, but it's out there. And, you know, people can probably figure it out, because I'm not being too weird about it. This doesn't look like a Jetta. Well, it's a 97, so maybe that's why it doesn't look like one. Is driving making you nervous? Driving always makes me nervous. I didn't drive for like 7 years for a reason. And I only started driving when I was 21. Thank you, Tom Tremaine. Make sure your car doesn't turn me. I don't have any piercings, actually. I have 0 piercings, not even my ears anymore. Got bacula. In which case, thanks. If I keep following this road, it's going to take me where I need to be, but we'll see. Otherwise, I'm going to get lost in the back roads, which is fine, because it's light out until like fucking 8 o'clock here, so. Hi, Gabby. Thank you. Never driven a car in your life? When I lived in Seattle, I got rid of my car because I was just like, I don't need it. Like, just taking the bus. You know, it did make it so, like, if I wanted to drive out anywhere out of the city, it was a bit of more of a hassle. Seattle has a pretty good bus system, but I know, like, going from Seattle to where my mom lives takes, like, 2 hours, whereas it takes, like, 1 hour to drive it. So, you know. Where am I headed? I'm gonna go to a park that I've either never been to or I haven't been to since I was like 18. I didn't live in this area for a long time, so like there's only a few places that I usually hit when I'm here, but it's been super stormy, so the places that I want to go right now are not probably a great bong. Yes. Taking you guys on an adventure to possibly getting lost out in farmland. Thanks, David Duke. I'll keep that in mind. Unfortunately, I forgot the rope. A little vineyard. Cute. Gas prices these days. Yeah, it shouldn't be too far. There's a park that I like more, but again, because it's been so stormy and rainy, the places I like to hit, I'd rather do after it's been dry for a few days because they can be a little bit slick. And then it's a little bit further out. Hey, loser. Yes, Kyle, I'm dry. No. Currently, I'm man next to an I should have picked up my mom's dog. That would have been cool. Maybe next time. Okay. I know where I am now. Am I on the right road right now? We'll find out. Yes, definitely Dolph. It's raining here today. Yeah. It was super stormy and windy, and then suddenly the sun came out, so who am I to complain? Okay, but you're not telling me what road I'm on, so this is unhelpful. No, this isn't the right one. I think turn here. Yeah, I need to go by the recycling center. That's the right road. I do drive like a grandma. I don't mind it though. That's why I stay in the right lane. That whistle's good. Good. Also look like a grandma, that's true. What I'm doing is the most dangerous activity. Driving, yeah, that's probably true. More people probably get hurt and or killed driving than anything else. Thank you, nobody. I turned off Streamlabs for right now because it wasn't putting the sound through on the alerts, so I'd rather wait until I'm doing a desktop stream to try to figure out what's going on with that. Is this the right one? No. Well, I hope I didn't pass it. No, I think it's after this. Let's talk burnout new. One, I drive an automatic, and I don't think you can do burnouts on automatics. And yeah, it's definitely front-wheel drive. Yes, I know, I don't go fast enough for you. My car's 24 years old, give me a break. 25 years old now. Well, you're all going over the speed limit, so I'm gonna get this. It's not really safe to do on this road, I feel. Because there's a lot of stopping and people going across and coming off of the road, big trucks and stuff. Golden Sun. We'll see how my service holds up. I haven't had this service for very long, so I don't know how it works on the outskirts, but hopefully it'll be okay. This is a Jetta. Ooh, it's windy. And that's why I don't speed, because it's windy as fuck. I'm just glancing. Nobody in front of me. It's just a little wind. I can feel it. I think this is the end. driving in the wind because I live in a valley, so it's like very sweeping wind. Unfortunately, I have Honda Civic. It's a VW Jet. Jetta. I don't know why. That should be fine. I've done it before. I can't really handle my liquor. I can barely handle my beer, let's be honest here. Hi, Marie. Know what I get, and it's because I need to get my carburetor timed right now. Dang it, is it not turned on again? I'm so sorry that I missed that. At least that works. Tell me what the fuck I want now. California roll a little bit. I checked down the way though. I do California roll a little bit if there's nobody coming. Alright, now the question is going to be where exactly the entrance to the park is. And I feel like it should be easily marked. When I looked at it on Google Maps, unfortunately I seem to have lost my second phone when I was on the RV. So that should be fun. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Okay. It's okay. I can flip a bitch. It's pre-recorded? No. Here we go. What does this say? Parking ahead? It doesn't look like quite right. I thought this was a different park. Try not to kill this man. I'm gonna flip a bitch once I am not in a blind corner. Whatever it needs a thorough timing. Yeah. Oh wait, deity reserve. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Going the right way. I thought this was a different park, but this should be. I have a memory of a park that was similar, but it had like a. Okay. There's a lot of parks in this area. This way. Is DJ Darren on my hit list? I don't have a personal issue with him. That's cute. It's a bit windy here though, so we might stay in the car. We will see. Fee area. Well, if I stay in the car, maybe they won't have an issue with me. Otherwise, I do not have $10. I'll just be like, oh, I just parked. Because it's also like this tiny fucking park. I'm not going to pay $10 to come to this park. What the hell? It'd be different if I was like having a picnic here or something. But it's also hella windy. I need to change my battery oil. I'm such a backstabbing hoe. Make sure this is clean. Don't be fucked. Well, I usually get the like one that's included with your registration. But I didn't this last time. Shit, screen's back. Yeah, it rains a lot up here. Yes, Janoi, I'm sober. Yeah, I haven't really been streaming a whole lot because I've been sick and then a little bit depressed. So I'm trying to feel better. I never fall asleep while driving. Oh, you hope I never fall asleep while driving? There's a reason why I got rid of my car 7 years ago, and it was because it was when I was first kind of in the state of diagnosis, and I did fall asleep while driving, so. That's not a mountain, I don't think. I think it's just like I think that's where I used to go eat lunch on top of when I work in that area. It is pretty out here. Gotta take care of yourself, yeah. It's actually not the ocean. This is, okay, I don't care, I guess. This is Padilla Bay. So, it's not really the ocean, it's part of Puget Sound. Oh, it's Padilla Bay up here, because they pronounced shit incorrectly. Oh yeah, there's like islands out there. Let's see. The San Juan Islands would be out that way. I don't know exactly where they are. Anacortes is in front of me. And then yeah, it goes further that way. So it's super pretty out here. It's really windy as well, so I probably won't you out here. But what I heard is that this is one of the better places to watch the sunset, because, you know, that's west in my area. So, however, the sun is pretty high up there, and it's so windy that I was gonna, if it was the place I thought it was gonna be, go for a little bit of a hike. But I don't know what one that is now. That might be the other park that was sort of nearby. I heard wrong. Well, the sun doesn't set for another like 2 hours. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Right now I'm sort of trying to figure out what I'm gonna do as far as my living situation goes. So, I don't know how many of you heard, but I can't really afford my rent. So I'm thinking about putting my trailer into storage and then moving in with my mom for a little bit, save some money over the summer, maybe get to travel a little bit. Thanks, Golden Sun. Ted Bundy jumping ground. Lovely paper mill smell. That's actually an asphalt factory, or an asphalt refinery. I can't sell my trailer. I've still owe the bank and I've remodeled it, so I think I need to wait until I can pay off the loan. Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere. Cat doesn't help me with it. He doesn't help me with shit. He won't even send me back my shit. He won't even respond to me when I ask for him to send me back my shit. He won't respond to me about anything. And I get it. I've been kind of a bitch to him. But also, fuck him. Thoughts on Aldi? Aldi hates me, but he's funny. He's content, so. Kevin said he would help. That man would never help anybody with anything. He didn't even drive to Venice when his friends were injured and, you know, dealing with the cops. He just sat in his RV, so. I don't believe he would trust any, or he would help anybody with anything. The man's not trustworthy. Regardless of any lingering feelings I have. The barrel roll off the roof of the RV was funny. Yeah, I watched those clips a few times. Why not let the bank take the trailer? Because I like my trailer. I wonder if that's, I don't know if I'll be able to zoom in far enough on this, but I'm trying to figure out if that's a ferry out there. That might be a ferry. Down at the end of like the refinery and stuff. Pretty cool. My car, show me why, because it sucks. Kyle? I don't want to live in it for the rest of my life. Eventually, you know, I'd like to own a house and have my trailer for camping. Why would somebody call the cops on me? What exactly am I doing wrong? I'm just enjoying this very windy bay view. Get it? It's funny because it's Bayview State Park. I don't need to start a family. I don't want children. Someone fall at Costco. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I kind of want to see what's down those steps. It's gonna be windy as fuck. Hi, Devin. It is a beautiful view. Yeah, let's go look down those steps, but because you know there's supposed to be a beach or of some sort, but it's windy, so I'm kind of wondering what it actually looks like right now. But it's gonna be windy, so you're not gonna see anything or hear anything. You're gonna see plenty. You're not gonna hear anything. Let's go take a look. Woo, windy. Idea, shit. Put all that. thing is kind of a shelter. Maybe it'll work for sitting. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now can you guys hear me? I'm a little windblown. Okay, hello. I'm back. It's a little chilly. Sit on this side with a little better of a view. That's better? Okay, good. I can also kind of keep an eye out for if the park rangers come by. No, you can't really see the view. Unfortunately, my selfie stick was also, I would say left at the RV, but I think that Max destroyed it, so. We're at Ireland. I think Washington and Ireland have very similar climates. What's the temp? Whew. Cold. I have no idea right now. Thanks, Dread. I'm just crazy. Yeah, that's true. Whew. I mean, yeah, there's wind warnings and stuff out, so it wasn't a great day to go out, but I needed to look at some nature. What is bothering you so much? You have anxiety? I do. I'm also having trouble with money and stuff. Hi, Craig and Em. Yes, it's because I can't afford my rent. And also like other things. I'm just having like a weird emotional time, which is fine. These things happen. Mind you granted. It's good to know that this little place has like barbecues and stuff. Not that I have like friends and family around here, but if I ever was like gonna throw something for my mom and stepdad or something. Chicago's gorgeous. I like Chicago. Thanks, Devin. You know what that means, Minette? What? Get a job? I have been trying. When we get back to desktop fire sales. Yeah, when I can afford a bottle, maybe. The problem with like this whole moving back in with my mom thing is I don't have a lot of privacy in that home, so I probably won't be able to stream very much. Hi, Petit Jean. I don't feel like I look very good right now because I'm a bit windblown and I've been crying a lot lately. Why not start an OnlyFans? I'm not sure that I would feel comfortable being intimate with people for monetary gain. Oh my God. Nature's my fave. I love to enjoy my own company. Self-reflect. Oh, man. What is my goal? I might grow. Right now, that's a great question. Just gonna send for a bottle. It would be a while before I'd want to do fire sales again. I'm trying not to really drink as much. The cat is dying from breast cancer. That is awful. Megan M. I did not realize cats got breast cancer, but I suppose that actually makes sense. I'm kind of just stressed out. And I'm on my period. To be quite honest. Am I homeless now? No, I'm not at risk of being homeless either. I have somewhere I can go. I just like, right now I need to figure out, the whole problem is like, if I do move back in with my mom, I still have to make enough money to store my trailer and pay for the trailer payments. So it's like, it's like basically paying rent. Was I crying? Not today. In school? Yeah. After this quarter, I would put school in the back burner a little bit. Yes, I know I'm crazy, Dread. And yes, I know Attila is an F slur. Actually, it looks nice now with like a pink tone. It always looks, I like it more on me than any other color, because like any other color I try just ends up looking brown or gray on me. I need a job. I know I need a job. That's why I'm trying to find one. I might go back in my car. It's pretty darn cold. And I already put away my winter jackets. But we'll see if I can chat with y'all long enough to see a sunset before I feel like I need to go home. Moving with bone case, that was never a romantic thing, and I don't think LA would be any cheaper for me. Fuck, it's cold. Jump Swing's body in the sun and let's vamoose. Turn on the heat a little bit. On the couch, right? Yeah, that was never a thing, and it's funny that people think it was. Nope. Gosh darn it. What the fuck was what? My vehicle making noises? I don't really drop my glasses. I will need those to drive. They're there. Also me sniffling because it's cold. Very pretty area. Yeah, it is. I turned on my vehicle. Do I have a breathalyzer to start the car? No, I do not. Never had a DUI. I drove drunk once. Severely regretted it. How could I be sad at the scenery? I know. I know, it's silly. I do DoorDash, homophobic. But with gas prices the way they are, and a rather saturated area because the job market in my area is not great, it's not really worth it. Hey, Chris. Nothing's really going on. It's just I can't afford it anymore. And I'm thinking about moving the trailer into storage and moving back in with my mom for a little bit. Swimming across the water like a dolphin. I feel like you'd die. Well, with the wind the way it is right now, you'd probably die. Maybe on a calm day, you'd be fine. Probably pretty far though. Need a newer car to Uber? Yeah, I can do like Uber Eats and stuff. But gig work's not really sustainable. Wetsuit, yeah, for sure. Carhartt jacket. Wouldn't a Carhartt jacket be too heavy? Like, that would totally, like, drag you down, I think. Yeah, it's not a big deal, Aquarius. I mean, I love my mom and she's retired, so in actuality, it'd probably be kind of nice in a lot of ways. It's just like, my home there, I wouldn't have a lot of privacy. So, doing any, like, streaming would be more complicated. Oh, car. You don't sound great. I need to get her tuned up. Well, and you know what sucks is that, like, I literally got it tuned up and then, like, a week later, the check engine light came on and I asked them to do a full fucking, like, check on everything. And they did. I should probably just go back to them and be like, hey, but now it's been too long because I wasn't using my car for a little bit. You will be helping in your parent when needed, yeah. My mom's actually, I mean, she's in good shape. I'll be at her house this weekend while she's camping. Taking care of the cats. I'm hoping they'll go on their a longer vacation sometime this year and I'll get to have the house with the dogs. I usually take the dogs. Do I around shows around? I did just now. But it's very windy out. But now that I'm getting more comfortable with, like, the fact that people know where I live, maybe I'll do IRL a little bit. It's just that, like, I can't really get in trouble around here because it's a very small area. Part-time work when you want to, 10 to 20 hours, 14 an hour. Sure, Kecker. Hit me up on Instagram. Get away from the Arvane drama. Oh yeah. I don't think that'll be a problem. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my visor a little bit more here. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing currently. There you go. Good. Thank you. Take us to a mall? There's no mall. The mall here shut down a few years ago. That's the kind of town I'm in. I'm in a dying town. But people still move here and then they work in Seattle, even though the commute takes like 2 hours because Seattle's too expensive to live in, which kind of sucks. But yeah, we're like, I was saying, oh my goodness, just because like my eyes hurt. What's your Instagram? It's minetteTriste, MINETTETRISTE. And if it's OnlyFans, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I'm trying to figure something out because what I've been doing has not been working for me financially or mentally. And I don't mean just as far as work goes. I mean, you know, my emotional dalliances. Blue sky, blue water, lush grass. Yeah. I love the desert though, Panfilo. I spent my summers in Vegas growing up, and one of my favorite things was a summer lightning storm, or like thunderstorm in Vegas, and just, oh my god, that killed me. And there's nothing that compares to a desert sunset. What lake is that? This is the Puget Sound. Maybe I will go for more of a drive. I could drive out to Anacortes. That's true, Dolph. Yeah, Johnny Vegas says too, there's not really an issue with living with your family. And I don't mind living with my mom when I do, and I actually kind of spoke with her about this today. She brought me lunch about how, like, one of the issues, and she knows that I stream and stuff, and she knows all about it, really, is that there's not a lot of privacy in that house. Like, the room that I would be in is still one that she uses pretty regularly, which would mean a lot more IRL content or car content. I'd be, you know, ski mask Andy car streaming. But she also does have like a grill and a kitchen, so like there are times when I could do more wholesome, kind of less desktop-y but still home-based kind of stuff. You glad your mom didn't abort you? She didn't have that option. She didn't know she was pregnant with me until after that was an option. I was a surprise baby, to put it in as nice of terms as possible. You know what's funny, Dolph, is I don't actually really like sweets. I'll have ice cream every once in a while, but right now I have a pint of ice cream in my freezer that has been there for like, God, like 3 months. And every once in a while I'll take like a couple spoons out of it after, you know, taking off the frostbitten part. And then I'm like, ugh. Mom in the script now. Rob Q, it's not a lake, it's the Puget Sound. But the area is called Padilla Bay. Padilla Bay. I say Padilla because I'm from Southern California and it's fucking Padilla. But they say Padilla up here. Going back to Cabby's RV ever? No. Cold day in hell. Hi Ariana and bye Ariana. Bone King said to call him. He sure didn't. We don't really talk. With an E at the end. Kecker. Is this considered a date? Sure, you and 71 other people. That's kind of you, but it's sort of out of my hands at this point. Patella. Izza. Hi, Sunny. How are you? Where are you at these days? You still chilling in the Bay Area? Okay, I think it's warm enough I can turn off my car. Lake Minnetonka? No. Wrong area. Mom beater Andy. Ski mask? Come to Vancouver? I'm not far from Vancouver. I think if I go to the ferry that's like right over here, that it like hits a few of the islands and then goes to Victoria, I think. Clapton? Oh, Captain. Thanks, Rob Q. You're headed to Los Angeles? Nice. Dolphins kill whales. I mean, the whales up here are orcas, so they are dolphins. Panfilo, I'm not trying to fuck every dude that I talk to, and I don't know why people think that. Like, I like making friends. I ain't trying to fuck nobody right now, to be honest. High content, please. Right now I'm trying to focus on getting my life in order. Sure is beautiful out though, isn't it? Regardless of sunny and cold, and that's why God invented cars. Keku, you sent it? Okay, cool. Hi, Bruno. No, Bruno, I'm just trying to see your cum jar. Okay, I can't, Kecker, unfortunately I have an iPhone, so I can't check it while I'm streaming, but I'll check it after stream. It might not be fake Sunny's. Real Sunny's come into my stream before. It might not be real Kecker, but it's probably a real person. I don't know who Lauren is in Portland. My best friend is in Portland though. I should go visit her at some point. I think like since all of this started, I've just kind of had a hard time like thinking about seeing my real friends. Is it half empty or half full? It's both. Never walked the Village Bay Trail. Hi, 3 Cheers. I don't know if I have. So I'm wondering if like that's the part that I'm thinking I've been to before. But it's so windy right now, which you know. Yeah. A realist, yeah. I try to be positive, but I think my true nature is fairly negative, which is why I'm very sad a lot. So like I try to be positive, but it's hard to do. I'll face stream for a little bit. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, things are just heavy right now, so it's like super hard for me to be like upbeat. Thank you, Prospector Rob. I don't know why Prospect. Saddle Mountain? I don't know. So, okay, I've only ever lived in this area for like short bursts. And I've done a little bit of exploration, but for a lot of it, I didn't have a car. On the Interpretive Center. There's a tower down to the beach. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, that's around here then. That's what I was thinking of. I got a little bit lost when I'm here because I only have my one phone right now. So, what are we looking at across the water? The area is Anacortes, Washington, which is beautiful. And I highly recommend if you are ever in the area north of Seattle that you check out Anacortes. It's a cute little town. On a nicer day, I would love to take you guys there. There's also La Conner around here, which is really cute. There's a lot of like old town little areas that I really like. Balance all the chaos. Hi, Blueberry. Yeah, you're totally right. BCFC. That is very true. Not Settlement. Yeah, I don't really know the area too much. Oh, thank you for the super sticker, Shed Gang. How many people think you're in DC when you say what state you live in? If I'm like traveling or something and I'm like, oh, I'm in Washington, sometimes they'll go, oh, DC? I'm like, no, if I was in DC, I'd say DC. Do I need a car to get around this area? Is there transit? There is transit, but it sucks. You can take us on ferry boat rides. Dude, I would love to, like, if I do end up moving back in with my mom and my financial situation gets a little bit more stable, it'd be really cool to go out to San Juan Island and rent a cabin in Roche Harbor or something. Maybe take you guys out on scooter rides or something. Hi, Frenchie. Your favorite Washington area? Yeah, it's beautiful here. I don't go out enough for what a gorgeous area I live in. It's easier to say Seattle area, yeah, but then it's like we're not really in the Seattle area. Oh yeah, and you know, DC wouldn't look like this either. Son of High Tar. I'm not really near Portland or anything. That's the thing, is Portland is 4.5 hours away through Seattle, so that's like assuming no traffic. I do need to get out more. I think, you know, I worry about my car a little bit to going to certain places. Am I close to Mount St. Helens? No, that's south of Seattle. I'm close to Mount Baker, is the closest like mountain to me. Minette is very liberal. I wouldn't say very. On some subjects. It's funny, there's a bunch of cars parked here and everybody's just sitting in their car because it's too cold and windy out. Don't park anywhere near Portland unless you want it plundered. If I went to Portland, I'd probably go to my best friend's house, and she's a bit outside of Portland, and then I'd just, you know, take public transport into the city. Prime time, if I had been at the beach yesterday, honestly, I probably would have gotten involved. I don't know if I could handle it because I am not a very violent person. That being said, I am probably larger than most of the people there, other than like Aldi. So I probably would have gotten involved, but I don't know if I would have been like violent. You probably know my BFF. You don't. She's not from Portland. She's not from Washington either. She's from California. Astoria is where the good news is filmed. Yeah, I haven't been to Astoria. I'd like to go. I went to the Oregon coast when I was like a kid. Like my grandmother took us up in an RV trip. We would have gotten maxed out? Yeah, probably. Those ratchet hoes fight dirty. Yeah, no shit. Kicking somebody in the face while they're down? Fuck that. Be thankful you weren't there. Yeah, I am thankful I wasn't there. Then again, I probably wouldn't have been passed out when it happened, so I might have been a little bit more like, you know, ladies just walk away. Whereas, you know, the other people woke up from being drunk and passed out, so their immediate reaction to people being aggressive is to be aggressive. Like, we could have just been like, ladies back off, or like, hey, people just walk away. Granted, you know, those things always sound better, but yeah. Captain is sleeping on his stream with his guitar, and that happens a lot. I think a lot of the problem is that, you know, they immediately got up in Goo's face because Goo's like, what the fuck are you doing? And she was the only girl there, so they probably felt like, you know, safe to go after her. Coopville is where parts of the War of the Roses was filmed. Oh, that's interesting. My grandmother lived in Coopville for a little bit when she was in Washington. And then Anacortes, and then she moved back down to California, and then she passed away. Fatso doing a dash cam. Yes, well, it's windy and cold here. Hubby, I'm not banned. but we're not on good terms. You can see me biting a chunk out of someone and push the limit. Like, honestly, if I had to protect myself, I would. But I'm not generally a violent person. Those JJ flying WWE kicks had me dying in laughter. Me too. Like, I was worried, but then when JJ did those, I kind of laughed a little bit. Who should have let Sonic take the beating? Honestly, Sonic should have stopped talking shit. Oh, thank you. Why is the sound not working? You'll be happy one day, Minette. See you soon, Minette. Be safe, love. Thank you, doll. Why is the sound not working? I need to figure out what is wrong with my fucking donos. Because it played a song earlier, but it's not reading the TTS, and I don't know why. I can still feel the wind shaking my thing, and also, like, you can still see it's going pretty hard out there. It's like the songs are working. Switch to power chat, maybe, but donation alerts never had an issue for me before. Not sure why it is. What are you saying? I never liked this song, but my friend at the time it came out loved it, and so I had to hear it over and over. That happened with Avril Lavigne when we were teenagers too. I don't have a sock. I'll keep that in mind next time. It's also cold and I don't have my good jacket. You see, John? I thought he was funny that age, or like, he was a good artist. Thank you, doll. Yeah, I don't have any baby socks because I don't have any babies. Took me forever to donate, like Power Chat better. Yeah, donation alerts is kind of annoying. Streamlabs is easier, but it was doing the problem with the TTS. And so I was like, okay, I'll take the Streamlabs link off because donation alerts, at least the TTS works. And I was hoping that the wind wouldn't be too bad here so that like when I went out, it'd be fine. But now donation alerts isn't doing the TTS. Oh. And I checked like all of my settings before I left. Car streaming copying him? Okay. He can cry me a river. How was it copying him? He's the first person to ever car stream? I don't fucking think so. At least I'm like, out in nature watching something beautiful. What's in my cup? Water. I should fill up my water. In case, you don't believe that it's water. There's also ice in there. Water. I had lemonade at home earlier. That was nice. Oh my goodness, this wind. This guy next to me has this like tall SUV. And like when it's windy like this, I can always only think like, man, if you had like a taller car, how fucking scary would that be? MBT viewers aren't used to people being peaceful and minding their own business. Yeah. Well, I said to somebody yesterday, Granted, you know, yes, I am fairly new to the community, so take what I say with a grain of salt, but people are often wondering why people don't want to do IRL really anymore. You know, why IRL is dying, and it's situations like that where, you know, you're in an area where you don't know how people are going to react to it. And I get that that's like half the time what you want to do, but there's a reason why people like don't want to do it, or yeah, it gets people in trouble. It can get people hurt. It can get people killed. And nobody is making enough money to make that kind of shit worth it, honestly. Like, I was on the RV and I got this public intox ticket. And I can guarantee that that fine is probably going to be way more than anything I ever made on the RV. Because I also couldn't fucking stream for a few days because we were just stuck on the RV chauffeuring Andy Dick. None of that shit was worth any of my time. I locked up multiple times, yeah. And I'm not... This public intox ticket is the first, like, non-traffic related ticket I've ever had. So it's the first time I've been like in trouble, and it scares me. Because parking tickets and speeding tickets and stuff you just pay and never deal with again. But I have to like contact the city where it happened. Is 1K in LA? Fuck, I hope Dana Point is cheaper. Whew. Maybe they'll be lenient on me since I've never been in trouble. Takes word and gives you an error. Damn it. I do have a Streamlabs. It should just be like Minette or minetteYT, I think. Cheeto's so dumb I lose brain cells anytime I hear him talk. He's a little dopey sometimes. A lot of times. Most of the time. All the time. I just never go back to LA, like, ski and collect warrants. No, thank you. I'm not trying to have warrants for my arrest. I never want to get arrested. I wasn't, like, actually arrested in that situation. I'm just saying it for the computer. Thank you, MacNaw. I thought those... I would have tried, for sure. Cheeto fell on you on purpose. He definitely put like all of his weight on me, and like honestly, actually, it still hurts. I think though, you know, it kind of fixed the dent in my head a little bit because like half of it's swollen now. Stay on the RV and cops come and never step outside. The problem was that like we were already outside, you know, and I had a beer in my hand and I wasn't gonna like throw the beer or something. I'm not a dishonest person like that. Ned, all jokes aside, I fuck with you. Hopefully we can collab soon. That'd be great. I've never been to Texas, so if I ever manage to go to Texas, I'll let you know. In California, if you can't afford your ticket, go to court and they let you do volunteer work. The problem is I don't live there. You know, like if I could just do community service, that would be great. But I don't live there. Cheeto gave me brain damage? Maybe. Pump on the head and everything works itself out, right? I'll fly you in. We'll talk, Dolph. It's gonna be a little bit before, like, I've gotta figure my shit out here before I can think about traveling again. Tell me why you dyed your hair blue, because I like blue. Okay. I think I do, Dolph. Don't I? I'll check. What good things have ever come out of that RV? I can tell you this. Somebody said to me, like, man, this trip has really not worked out for Goo. And I was like, did it work out for anybody? You know, Max's fucking RV's falling apart. Goo's having a fucking hell of a time. I had a shitty ass time. The only person it might have worked out for is Andy Dick. Got to go help out an animal shelter. Oh, that'd be fun. I haven't? Okay, Dolph, I'll check that when I'm done. Why is there no mask? COVID is surging, ma'am. You know, I think I'm social distancing pretty well in my car. And also everybody in this park is also in their cars because it's freezing. They're saying that Blade is coming up to Seattle. Yeah, Becca was telling me that. When they come up here, I would love to see them again. They're going to be quite a bit south from me, but yeah. Yeah, if I got a ticket like in the town that I live in, I already know places I can volunteer at because I have a lot of people that work in nonprofits that I know. So I could easily get a volunteer gig, and I worked at a place where I could get volunteer gigs. I have a lot of tattoos. Too many. Oh yeah, that's true. Andy Dick was arrested. That's true. But he's not homeless. But he was arrested. That's actually a great point. Thank you, Zippo. Uses goodness shit, yeah. Okay. I'll try to find you, Dolph. Andy Dick has a debit card that says negative 273. I have one of those. Yeah, there's a lot of trees here. Which one's your favorite? I would say this guy is probably like the most well done. It's kind of hard to show him. But I have 5 Bs, and he's just like, I've had him for 14 years. No, God, more than that. I got him when I was 19, so 15 years, and he still looks like pretty good. Least favorite tattoo? I don't have an issue with my sunflowers. I like them. I wish that I hadn't been so young when I got them and had thought about them a little bit harder as far as like where they are. Do I regret getting tattoos? No. Girls always get a bee tattoo. What's wrong with bees? Bees are friends. But I got my bee tattoos because my favorite book has a part in it where a girl spills a drink on her head and gets covered in bees and wasps. Yeah, very valuable creatures, yeah. This is Trading for the World gloves, yeah. I don't know who did that. Jewel Rancid, whatever. Thanks, Nicole. Helpful. Show hip tattoo? No. No, that one's special. When you see a girl with tats, run the other direction, and that's why I got them. To get people like you to run in the other direction and leave me the fuck alone. Hi, KDL. I cannot show my hip tattoo. I'm wearing pants that are covering them, and I'm not pulling down my pants. Another pirate tattoo. The only thing I have that could be considered a pirate tattoo is this one, but it's really not. It was drawn in 1801 by Pierre Denis de Montfort, who was a French malacologist, who drew it based on what he said a bunch of sailors told him. And turns out he was lying the whole time. And he ended up like dying poor and alone, but giant squid do exist. But he said that like, oh yeah, this definitely happened, and wrote this whole like scientific report on it. What am I up to today? I am just sitting in a park in my car because it's windy and cold. Gang tats, right? Yeah, cephalopod gang. Malacologist. The study of mussels. Mussels, which does include cephalopods. Hello Kitty version of an octopus tat. No, he's not supposed to look this nice. I just never got it finished because my artist got really expensive. I've also had this for 15 years. Got a penis tattoo on his arms. He put wings on it. Lost a bet, I'm guessing you mean. If you don't look closely, it looks like a butterfly. That's hilarious. I love windy and cold weather, good hoodie weather. You know, it's funny. I've lived in Washington for so long. I like don't own any hoodies. Not never, but like I just don't right now. Hi, Rick Savage. I should swing your arms up. No, RFO, I don't want any cheap tattoos. No fire sales. I'm on my lady time and I've been sick this week, so would not be a good idea right now. Is Elaine? That was a while back, wasn't it? Yeah, exactly, the loser. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it till sunset. I keep forgetting how late the sun sets up here. What, AK hit? No. No, the AK is a friend. I like AK. He's good people. Is Captain Boreau? I mean, I feel like that's a hard thing to say when you're attracted to somebody. Let's go for a drive. Hi, Twinkle. Seems like the sunset would be nice here, but it's gonna take too long. I'm going to have to come back on a day when A, I can actually go outside, and B, maybe come out later. In the summer, the sun doesn't like actually set till like 11. That's how far north I am. Of course. No liquor. I can't afford it. Oh, hi, Sperm. I notice you now. I'm sorry I didn't see you before. Sunset isn't till 9ish, yeah. I thought maybe like it would be not as windy because like where I was, the wind had kind of dissipated a little bit, but I forgot, you know, when you're actually near the water, it's going to be harder. So I was going to try to do some walking around, but it is freezing. I have a P.O. box? I don't. Cute little area though. Let's see. It would go that way, but I have no idea where it goes. Ooh, yeah, branches. Find the other place that I was looking for. Let's see what I can find. Thank you, Tingle. And I'll put it back on you. Can you camp out here? There's like a fuck ton of RV parks out here. It's a park. It's rural. And anyway, Nerf, he would never spend the money to drive up here, even if his RV could make it. It's behind me? Fuck. I thought it said this way. Okay. Hello, person with giant garage. I'm gonna turn. There's like a I take my glasses off? Person's flag. I'm headed north now. It's not bad. Let's see though. Why do I drive like a woman? Because I am one. And because I'm scared all the time. I guess this makes more sense as far as like a thing down to the beach. Who am I banging today? Nobody. There's the interpretive center. Must be somewhere up here. Central Zone. It's okay, I like sperm. I don't know where I'm going. Oh yeah, it's 50 here, but I'm scared. Because I don't know where I'm going. Let's get lost a little bit. Fuck it, the sun's still up. It says no cars behind me, so I can drive a little slower. No, don't ban. I can't mod you while I'm driving, fuckers. I feel like I'm going the wrong way now. to, well, Bellingham or the I-5. Drive around Samish Island. Look, Three Shoes, you think I know more about this area than I do. I'm not going to do fire sales today. Probably not going to drink today at all. It's okay. I can't stop driving where I am. Check out that boring ass farmland. And this is what most of the area looks like. How about $200, smelly cream? And then I'll get fucked up and not be a functioning human being tomorrow because I've been sick all week. Nothing to him. Probably not a through road. Maybe a through road? It might be. I did say I wanted to get lost today. No, didn't. Okay. Oh, I mean, like, I wouldn't be a functioning human tomorrow. Like, I would just be dead to the world, hungover, because I've been sick and I'm on my period. I just get really ill. You said it, not me, Twinkle. So here we go. I found a road. Question is, which way do we go? It'll take me God knows where. That seems like a bad idea. Yeah, there might be some water down that way. Oh, Samish Island Road. There we go. Why not? I don't think I've ever been out this way. There's the speed limit was at 50 everywhere though, because I can't really tell where I'm going. Kind of see some islands and shit. Why would you make the speed limit 50 and then make a curve 20? Like, that's a lot to go down. It's a park. It's a little park. Cool grass though. And a track. It'd be funny if you broke down. That's really nice. Why would I mod you if you think it'd be funny if I broke down? Am I a fan of Oceanside? I haven't really ever been in Oceanside. Your hangovers last all day, KDL? Yeah. Mine sometimes will be a day and a half if it's like hard alcohol. Let's see what this trail does. Oh, it's a car back. Fuck. I hate other people. What is there to do out there besides look at nature? Not a whole lot. Ooh, bird. Oh no. Bird. Hi, bird. Hi, Burb. What are you doing? Cute. Oh, this is a hunting area. That's why. No, it's not. It looks like it's a hunting area. I'll just drop you guys really quick. It's not hunting season right now, so we should be fine. Sorry about dropping you guys. This is cool grass though. I feel like I've never seen like this kind of grass here. People look out for bears. I think bears will be in this area, although there are bears in Washington. I think they'd be in the bush areas. There's probably a lot of rabbits here, though. There's a lot of rabbits. There's a bikinis on. God, I wish. Y'all ever see reeds like this? Like actual reeds? It's kind of neat, right? I feel like I always see them in movies and stuff, but I never see them in real life. Oh God. It is kind of cool. Here's that thing, it's big. You guys probably can't hear because of the wind, but I can hear them talking. Is that a hawk? That might be a hawk, actually. guys don't know that band. Probably. There. Let's see if we can find another place down the way. We're getting close to water. It says this is an island. I'm a little windblown now. Have I driven a tractor? Well, a small tractor in the farm I grew up on. Okay, let's keep going. This is fun. It's funny that there was like nobody here, and now there are. Cool though. I'm glad to see other people have the same idea as I do. Like go take a wander around. I need a car wash. I'm washing my car when it rains here all the time. This car pass. I thought you lived in those houses. I lived there when I was 5 and 6. The house that got turned into a park. I live in Washington State now. Stop it. The farm was in Santa Margarita area, California. There you go, sperm. Will you shut up now? Hey, thank you. Oh! Read it.
What day will you be joining Chicken and Andy Dick on their RV? Are you excited? I heard Pappy was getting jealous.
That's not wheelhouse as far as thinking about right now. I gotta get my life figured out here before I go traveling, and also, and I don't know how long that's gonna be a thing, or if it's always gonna be a thing, or what. My steering wheel's not supposed to be on the left side. Because I like to see it as a mirror, because it freaks me out otherwise. Stop vibrating, god damn it. Never mind, apparently it's better to look at me because otherwise it vibrates. Oh, there's Finkel. I can't scroll up that far when I'm driving. If you guys fuck up, though, we're not friends anymore. Oh, where am I? This must be the island. I don't think I've ever been out here. What the? There's a car behind me, so I'm gonna be happy that I'm a slow driver. Samish Island, alright. Let's take a look. first ladybug. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad we went on a drive today. This area is really cute. Water that way. Kind of. Should probably drive. Still I can't let go. It's unnatural. It says stop this way. I don't see a stop sign. Out here. Camp Kirby. What's that? Should we go? What's Camp Kirby? Is it like an old military camp? Or is it like a children's camp? I haven't been outside in 15 years. Oh, dead end. That's okay. We'll go down to the end and then we'll flip around. Oh wait, no, Camp Kirby says it's this way. There's like a lot of old Navy camps out here. Maybe sometime I'll take you guys to this one really cool one that has like old cannons and stuff. Oh, it's for kids? God damn it. Well, I've made a mistake. That's okay. Look at all these trees. The man would be no. But there is a... Is it Fort Lewis that... like in the off... You'd like alcohol maybe, but no drugs. And like hire actual bartenders so people can't get like too wasted. Wow, it's so pretty out here. Oh my goodness. Some of these people's like property looks so cool that I'm like, I want to turn on and like go down their driveways, but that would be creepy and I'd probably get shot. Primrose Cottage. I don't see. I wonder if that's like a like an Airbnb or something. Sandwich Point Road. Oh, this might lead me somewhere. Yeah, dead in that way, so this way is the way to go. Park my house on this road. I think they might have a problem with that. It's down that way. Oh, that's Camp Kirby then. Okay. I bet that's really cool. Sorry. Is this somebody's private property? Does it say private property? Let's go on this really quick. I just want... Oh, no trespassing, but look how cute this is! Isn't that cute? Probably their house, which is like so pretty. And look at that view. Wow. Yes, yes. I know. You're mad at me. It's fine. Isn't that pretty though? We'll keep going, I guess. If you can see me, thank you. Not much public access, yeah, probably not. God, that house is probably like $2 million. Probably more. Maybe, no, maybe not more, but like 2 million maybe. These people all have their own little like fucking patios on the other side of the road. This is so cute. Oh, I need to get rich. The Stone Cottage. Oh, so this must be like an Airbnb. SamishIslandGetaways.com. So if you want to rent this little thing and have Samish Island Getaways. No, that was just my like, hey, you left your keys in your car. Your car's on. Why is the door open? What are you doing, dumbass? That thing. Wow. Look how cool. Yeah, free plug. Samish Island Getaways. Give me a free night, please. Thanks. Yeah, modern houses. I hate when there's like modern houses in places like this where there's a bunch of really cool ones. Older VWs make a lot of annoying noises, yeah. Yeah, I think the 97 Jetta especially has like a lot of weird little things about it. From like when I first got it and I started looking at the forums, I think this year specifically has a lot of weird shit. Okay, now the question is, will I eventually find my way back home? There's only one way to find out, guys. Wharf Street. Why aren't there any like stores here? Oh yeah, so this is where I started. Because that's Wharf Street is the one I went around on. Let me see if I can show you that view. You see some barges and stuff. Have to like people wave at you here like when you drive by them. I can't handle that because I don't live in Samish Island apparently. Fuck, people walking their dog waving at you. Shit. people might have the right. Oh no, wait, maybe they're having a party. They have a lot of cars in their driveway. Oh yeah, that's no trespassing. I think I saw one up here that looked like it was like maybe public space. So let's go look at that. Karen's eggs. Oh, she sells eggs. Fuck, I'm a sucker for cute shit. Be able to see the sunset from that further up area though. Shop. Oh no, that's somebody's house. God damn it. Disappointing. No trespassing. Well, for fuck's sake, Samish Island, why can't you have any nice things for random people? As a habit, I don't date people that are more than a couple inches shorter than me anymore, and it's not because I won't, it's because I've dated people who are, and they get really fucking like small man syndrome, and so now I just don't anymore. That's the truth of it. It's short men. Has any other streamer said this? I don't think so. Stop coming so fast. I know. I'm slow. see the sunset now. I drive automatic. So yeah, the sunset's behind this gigantic blanket of clouds now. So not terribly pretty. But not terribly awful. A lot of cloud. Look at all them clouds. Yeah. God. This thing is not as good as I thought it would be. Let me focus you there. I'm watching this all from my porch. Oh. The sunset from near my house, but that would be a little bit too close to comfort. For comfort. Okay. Again tomorrow, yeah, maybe. It's pretty though, right? It's not a regular auto, yeah. Pretty. Look, here's my radio that doesn't work. And you have to put in a password in order to use it, so I'll never be able to make it work. Beautiful. See, this view would be insane. Like, you can see the sun that's, like, it's behind. It'd be insane if I wasn't dealing with a giant cloud. You can call the car maker, but yeah, but if the problem is there's like burn on the thing, so I wouldn't be able to put in the password or see anything. This is where you can eat your food without disturbance. Yeah, if I had any, that would be a great idea. But I have food at home. My mom brought me lunch, and I saved half of it for dinner. Thank you, Twinkle. Yeah, I'll turn this off so we're not getting vibration. Plug my phone in. Should camp here in your car tonight. My car's not really a good camping car. Beautiful, yeah. Washington State is gorgeous, guys. I can't even begin to tell you. So that's why I like to show you. I did a good amount of driving. I killed about a quarter tank. So, and that's so far. This is where I create my accusations, yes, Skywalker. This is where I come to think about how I want to ruin somebody's life. Open the gate, there's 2 locks on it. I'm glad you like it, Mr. Big Pipes. It looks quite beautiful on the camera. I feel like sometimes it's so hard to actually share how pretty these things are, you know? Oh no, honey. Well, I made a mistake. Okay. Where can I focus you on to get good coloring? There we go. My life ruined is your own, yeah. I know. house, yeah. It'd be nice to have a painting like this. I'm going to my mom's house to do free laundry tomorrow, but if I wake up early enough. I had a couple donations. Crane. But yeah, maybe if I finish up early enough, I'll try to find another sunset. Yeah, it's pretty windy here today. Look at those trees, they're like... It's so pretty though. And there's the blue sky with some islands. There's some islands. But yeah. How are you guys? Yeah, no, I don't expect anybody to donate to me. I just wanted to share with you. Of course, it'd be nice. Lord knows your girl needs it, but just for showing you nature, it's not really worthy in this community. I'm enjoying myself. And thank you, No Earth Will Come. But yeah. For me, it's like, I could have done this on my own, but one of the kind of nice things is being able to like show you guys stuff. Oh, another bird. Scary. There must be some nice stuff out there. Human. Oh, bird again. Bird. I love the bird. Jesus, the wind. Get off his lawn. Looking sexy. The bird is, I bet. Oh, I'm gonna have to pee though. All right, guys. I'm gonna leave you to look at this while I use a porta potty because that's the kind of world we live in when you're at a park. Oh, that shit's cold. Whew. Thank you, Rob Q. That was actually an incredible. Oh, Water Rico sunset. Why didn't it work? Oh, it turned off. No. No. So some are playing, some are not. There we go. Finally.
Waterless sunset.
Oh. Waterless sunset. I will say that public bathroom, or that porta potty, was actually like the cleanest ever because it was clean today. Thank you, three cheese. Oh, it can't be unlatched. I am gonna start heading towards home though, I think. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. That would be a good idea. Nope, no cry stream. It was an enjoy nature stream. But let's start heading back towards the city. I'll keep you guys with me until I get closer to home. And then I shall leave you. This is like Iowa now. Or it looks like Iowa. I've never been to Iowa. Does it? Kind of see it in the background. Okay. The media gets stuck. Well, I had a piece of crap. that like I was woken up, or I didn't really sleep last night for a long time because it was so windy and rainy. I'm kind of glad to have had a little bit of sunshine today and been able to go explore with you guys. Was that Colorado? Plus, I've never been to Colorado. I flew over the Rockies once. It was really pretty. Now the question is, how do I get back to the city? Just keep following this road. I might just keep following this road. Don't know why my thing sucks so much. Is it because I got it from I don't really want I'd rather stay on back roads. So we'll see what happens. Fix your alerts and use PowerChat. I'm signed up for PowerChat. I just haven't started using it because I know that like some people that is associated with break. And then also I think they take like a much larger percentage. But I'll look into it, and I'll honestly probably just start throwing up all the links for people and be like, choose what you want. Because I know like everybody has something they prefer. I do like that PowerChat reads out the name of the person, so I think that's kind of cool. It's preferably no religious talk in my chat. I am not religious, and it kind of, you know, fills the chat with things that I am not going to read. Sorry, car behind me. I'm driving. No, I know, Randy. I know that you usually aren't just in here talking about religion. It just seems like there are people who are right now, and to me, that's not preferable. Because, you know, it's reality. Listen, I'm so happy that you have a faith that you love, but it is not my faith, so my chat does not feel like an appropriate place for it. Oh, I know. I know my times are desperate at this moment. But especially if I move back in with my mom, that's not going to happen. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm very happy for you that you have a faith that you love and that you believe in. I choose not to believe, but cows. Look. Another cow. There you go. Made all your jokes for you. And defend Jesus. He's dead, unfortunately, so that's gonna be hard. be better as far as those go. It's still a laptop, but I think it has a little bit more memory available. I think it's a 512 versus a 256. So it's still 8 gig RAM though. I need to upgrade my RAM altogether. Jimmy Rizzo, thank you. You need every hole filled to the brim. Thank you. It's probably true. Around today. Follow detour. Look a detour. Do I have to? Yeah, because it's close. Alright. But I like this road because I know this road lets out. Detour left. Actually, that might be better for me if this goes to another road I know. Because that'll bring me closer to smaller roads that I like better. Oh yeah, I know this road too. I think the room is like $30. Yeah, one of my laptops I know for sure can get upgraded to 32, and the best that I've found for a couple sticks of 32 is like 130. And let's be real, if I can't pay my rent, I'm not buying RAM. You know, a little bit. Maybe once I figure out my financial situation, I'll make a donor account for that or something. Ooh, okay, yeah, just go for it, buddy. On a 50-mile-an-hour road, just go for it. Oh, I like that. But also, like, it sucks to go to a pub that is only driving. I went there once and I had like half a light beer because I was too anxious to drive. But my friend worked. But I think, I don't know where he lives now. I should hit him up. We have more friends in this area. I could leave my house. You know? Huh. Too close to show you guys though. I don't know if the Discord in my... I can't put my Discord in my description. I may not have on this on mobile. I have one, but I don't know if I have invited currently available. And I don't know if I have anybody who is mod there. Yeah, I need to set up shit like that. Just haven't been. My Discord's dead though, for the record. sperm. And here, I thought we were friends. I don't know, CX Gun. I don't really have any plans to, because like I said, I haven't been feeling well. Oh, oyster shuckers, an oyster bar. I don't like oysters, but it's kind of, I love like cafes and bars and stuff. I just think they're precious. Fun to do like community games and stuff at some point. I don't mind keeping my Discord kind of low key just because I've seen how insane some of them can get. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a lobster dinner and then cry about rent. I can't afford a lobster dinner. I'm gonna eat my half a sandwich I have at home. I still have a little bit of romaine salad left though. Hi, Chester. Yeah, my stream is myself. Freaks me out. Listen, I am not going to be super degen all of the time. Yes, I will probably get drunk and passed out on. If I do move in with my mom, I'll be walking distance to bars that I can do. But let's be real, I'm not the kind of person who's going to bother people. Yeah. Sperm and Twinkle I do trust because they actually talk to me a lot about this kind of stuff. To be quite honest, I appreciate the crap out of them. Good roundabout time. So the first time it gets addicting. Oh, yeah, I live in a small town. My parents know people. I ain't trying to cause no trouble. And mean, even when I was in a city where I didn't know people, I was never trying to cause any trouble, let's be quite honest. But, you know, I like talking to people sometimes. It would probably be in a more of a bar setting because I do have a bit of anxiety. But there are some lower key bars here. I'm heading towards my house. I'll probably leave you guys in a little bit. Oh, I've never seen that place before. How are you doing, Trailer 11? Desktop streams are a little bit harder to keep like talking about things when I'm not drinking. We'll see. I might be bored. I might just play video games and then go to bed. Yes, I'm the new content queen. I'm good, Trailer 11. Despite dealing with a lot. Despite dealing with a lot of stress right now, I'm doing okay. Going out, looking at some new things today really helps. I want to do that more. People hate me because I'm sensitive, and I come off as very fake because I try to be nice. And yeah, I guess that's a little fake because I have to try to do it, but I get it. I'm sorry to hear that about your panic attacks. I unfortunately have to have a benzo on hand for emergency situations, which I hate because I don't like benzos. I think they're really bad for neural pathways. But nothing has worked other than that, and I already have low blood pressure, so there are certain medications that can be used in emergency that I have like prescribed to me, but I never take them because then I just feel dizzy for like a day. Thanks, CX God. We have a windstorm happening. We do too, Aquarius. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it's not too bad. Okay, this person has a bumper sticker that says, "Cool PT Cruiser, no one ever." Which is funny because I have one friend who loved his PT Cruiser. You hit the therapist. Yeah, benzos are, there are some recent studies that benzo usage, even prescribed benzo usage, so not abuse even, can lead to early onset Alzheimer's. So that's not something that I'm interested in. You know, my memory has already been pretty bad in recent years, so I'm not trying to like make it worse. Alright guys, I think I am gonna leave you here because I'm gonna get close to home soon. I might go on tonight. If not, I'll try to go on tomorrow, maybe try to look at some more cool things. We'll see. But I'm really glad that y'all hung out with me tonight. I hope that you enjoyed looking at stuff.